What's going on, guys? County Gains back here again. So today we got a real special video. So a lot of these videos are blown up now on YouTube, guys. This is the police and civilians trade places in different police scenarios. So it's called Switched episode 1 on the Breaking Barriers United YouTube channel. But this was crazy, guys. So basically the civilians now are gonna role play as police, and then the police officers are going to roleplay as civilians in actual real life scenarios that happen in real life in the US, because obviously policing is super hard and tough all over the world. You know, looking at the police in our country, guys, in Ireland is absolutely insane. The shit they have to go through is insane. This one's going to break down and show you how tough exactly the job is. I can't wait to see this, guys. It's getting rave reviews. There's 4 episodes. I'm going to react to all 4 of the episodes. I'll give you guys my perspective on what I would do as well. Pew, pew, pew. Sorry to being trigger happy. Let's get it, baby. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's go.
What happens when you switch the roles of police officers and civilians? Well, today we're gonna find out on this episode of Switch. Let's go.
Oh man.
Hey buddy, can I do back in the car, please?
Hey, my man, stop real quick, my man.
Have you guys ever wondered why police officers do what they do? Or what about the police officer that's just speaking over you and not allowing you to talk as a civilian? Well, want to know more, because what we're going to do today is we're going to put real civilians in the shoes of a police officer. We're going to allow them to experience what it's like to be a police officer day in and day out. Today on Switch, we're here in Corona, California, where we're going to throw civilians in the shoes of police officers. We're going to walk them through what use of force is like, what tools they have at their availability, but at the end of the day, we're going to put them in the shoes and allow them to make the real life decisions that are being made every single day. So stick around as you guys watch this episode of Switch.
This is gonna be sick, guys. Let's get it.
What we want to do is we want to kind of go over some of the use of force protocols that we utilize in law enforcement, or an officer uses anytime they use force. And so today we're going to be utilizing simunition rounds. Trevor, go ahead and explain to us what a simunition round is and what we're going to be using out here in the scenarios.
Yeah, a simunition round is kind of an overriding term for a paint projectile.
So it's basically paintballing, but it's a real gun. They have like it fires just as fast as a real gun.
Out of a firearm used for training. And these are UTM rounds, ultimate training munitions. And basically what it does is it projects a cartridge at a distance that's filled with paint. So when you get hit, you feel the impact, you hear the gun being fired at you, and then you can see exactly where you're hit. They are quite painful, so you do have to wear some protective gear. They can break skin. They can put your eye out and do injury if you're unprotected. But that's the whole learning part of it, because if there's no penalty, there's no pain penalty for what you're doing, you know, you're not going to get the training value out of it. So there has to be a little bit of that hesitation, like, I don't want to get hit by this.
Wow.
Today, the great thing about it is we know that every single one of us is going to walk out of here today safe. So
I played a lot of airsoft in my lifetime, guys, so I'll give you my extensive background on shooting, which is none.
we know that we're going to make sure everybody's safe.
Sick.
But there is, like to Trevor's point, there is a little bit of level of stress, because you know you got something coming at you. So we got a few people out here. Trevor, Miles, and then Sed is on his way. So we also have some police officers out here. The show is called Switch for a reason. So we're gonna switch. You know, you guys, he's gonna be the person that you guys are talking to. You guys are finally gonna be the officers, okay? So this is what we're gonna do today. So you are just pulled this vehicle over for a vehicle code violation. Okay. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk up and contact Mr. Martin at the front driver's side door, okay? He's gonna be sitting down. We're gonna say you've got expired registration, ask him for his driver's license, insurance, whatever you need. Have dialogue with him, all right? So the key things to remember, obviously you got your radio if you need to call for backup. You have a taser right here. If you need to use a taser, pull your taser out at him, say taser, taser.
This is stressful.
And then he'll know to simulate either being a successful taser deployment or not. You have a baton here, so you can pull that baton out. You can use force. You can use that baton physically against him. Okay. It's soft, so it's not gonna hurt him. And you also have your firearm.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, how you doing there, sir?
What's up, officer?
Hey, how you feeling today?
I'm doing fine. What's going on, man?
The reason why I pulled you over, sir, because you had expired tags.
Man, my tags are not expired.
Okay.
I just paid them last week, boss.
Well, sir, you don't have the current tags.
What year? What year is on there?
You have
Should be 2021 on there.
Sir, you have 2019.
Man, I took care of that though.
Okay, but sir, can I get your
Dude,
driver's
there's a gun right underneath his leg, right here. Oh shit.
license and registration, please?
Man, you know what? I don't know where. You know, I was at a rush and I was leaving the house, man, and I was just trying to go to the store and get
I tell him
something.
step out straight away, guys. Step out of the vehicle, guys. Step out of the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I would be so nervous every single time you pull someone over, guys. You can get killed. Like, it's crazy, man. He has a gun right there, but he can't see that. But if the guy's acting all weird, all right, sir, step out of the vehicle, man. Forget about this.
My wife, you know, my daughter.
Keep your hands out the car as well while you do that
I don't know where
shit.
my
Okay, sir.
Quit reaching around the car. I'd be like shouting at people.
If you don't mind, can I just have you keep your hands on the steering wheel, please?
Didn't you just ask for my driver's license?
You're right. I did, sir. I apologize.
You want my boss? Do you want my driver's license?
How about this, sir? Can you just give me your name?
I'm gonna get you my license.
Okay.
Because now I'm feeling a certain kind of way. Do you want me to keep my hands here, or do you want me to get?
Sir, go ahead and get your driver's license for me, please. So you said you were going to the store?
Yeah, man. You know, you guys get it. You kind of stop people for no reason and stuff, and then you get us a little nervous.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. Well, it's okay.
I got it somewhere in here. I just don't know.
Oh my God,
Officer hit! Officer hit! Officer hit!
Oh, he's dead. He just executed him on the side of the freaking street right there. He's dead, bro. Bro. This guy ran into the car park.
You good, bro?
Oh, that's insane.
All right. How you feel, bro?
Brother, I'm gone. I'm in heaven right now.
I'm in heaven.
You know what? And sadly, as funny as it may sound, but sadly, bro, that is a reality for some police officers. Let me ask, is there anything else that you could have done that you think you could have did better on that?
You know what? I thought I don't think there's anything I could have did different. I mean, I thought I had a good view on his hands, and I just wasn't expecting him to pull out like that. I wasn't expecting that at all.
Okay.
And I mean, like, just thinking about it, like, he was in the glove compartment, but then he had all the papers, so then the papers was like a distraction, and so the firearm, I think, was on the side. So I'm thinking he's grabbing for the paper, but then as soon as he turned, I thought he was going to hand me the driver's license.
Oh my, bro,
he
he's
handed me
dead.
something else.
Did you ever see the gun?
No, I didn't see the gun. It was too late. And then the thing that bothered me the most is how I fell down.
Yeah, and his
and
gun
so
is right
he
there.
got out the vehicle, and then that was a kill shot right there.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because that's one of the things when we talk about to officers, we're training officers, there's this phrase that we call stay in the fight. Because at that moment in time, when you're on the ground, you're now fighting for your life.
Yeah.
And you can't just lay there and just kill over. Because sometimes these suspects, they don't care. They are trying to bring the fight to you. So at that moment in time, when we talk about being prepared and always having a plan in the back of your head to respond, it's for moments like that cause you to get up, look around at your surroundings, and get back in the fight.
Bro, America's different, bro. They're trying to bring the fight to you, which means they're trying to kill you guys. That shit's crazy. So if a guy's acting weird in the car or any way erratic, you know what I mean? Keep the hands on the steering wheel, and any sort of weirdness, just hop out the car, guys. Hop out the car. If he goes to reach for something, grab his hand or pull out your gun, hold my gunpoint. That's what I would have done, guys. Bro, I'm trigger happy as hell. If I had a gun, bro, I don't know what it'd be that great. I mean, I'm sure, looking back, what I'm saying, like, these guys can say something different, but, you know what I mean? If he does that a couple times, guys, you're going to be a lot more trigger happy than regular. That's crazy.
So many different aspects of a vehicle stop that people don't realize. What happens if there's 4 people in the car?
Oh my God.
So here's the big reveal. The big reveal is this. This scenario actually happened in Las Vegas. An officer, Vegas Metro officer, was doing a stop on somebody. He was actually talking to a guy in a lifted truck, and the suspect, just like said did, was distracting him. Looking around, reaching for stuff, fumbling, and he pulled a gun out just at that officer and flipped it just like he did in this scenario, and he shot the officer in his lung. Now, gratefully, they were able to drive that officer to a local hospital and save his life, but that actually happened in Vegas.
That's insane.
Happens instantaneously.
So what am I supposed to do in this scenario? So he's not presenting the driver's license. So what am I supposed to do?
You have to investigate and figure out why. You want to control him as much as you can. So the moment I would recognize somebody's kind of stalling, at that moment in time, I'm going to say, you do me a favor, keep your hands on the steering wheel at all times. And then I'm going to get their number. Just tell me, or get their name. Tell me your name, tell me your date of birth, but keep your hands on that steering wheel. Because now I can go figure it out.
You did that initially.
You did.
Remember, you asked my name, and then I go, look, do you either want my name or my driver's license?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So now when you realize somebody's acting suspicious, you want to be able to control it verbally as much as you can.
That's crazy.
Letting them know, don't make any sudden movements, because the moment you start making sudden movements, that tells me now that you're trying to do something else.
All right, guys. So, you know, if he actually went around to the passenger side door and had a look in first, he could see the barrel of the gun, that blue gun. I mean, if it was black, if it was a regular gun, black or brown gun, then it might not be as easy to see. But you probably would have still been able to see the butt of the gun sticking out of his leg. So, pretty crazy, guys. Pretty crazy.
This episode of The Switch would not be possible without our sponsors.
All right, guys. Tell me in the comments down below, what would you guys do, man? I'd probably tell them, keep hands on the steering wheel. Put your hands outside the car, then hop out the car while your hands are outside the vehicle. It would be kind of a bit weird if the guy's being all erratic and stuff like that, but you know, he probably would eventually try to shoot you anyway, because obviously he doesn't want to go to jail. I love you guys all, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.